Hi, and welcome to Goddess 1207. That's me. I'm Linda, and I really appreciate you watching my little boutique channel. And you do look beautiful today. I mean, you do. You really do. Just face it. I have received many emails and letters recently asking me crazy questions, and I thought today I might just answer a few from some of my more alert viewers. It might even be you. Our first question comes from Living by Lynette. Do you know Living by Lynette? She is so beautiful. That beautiful blonde hair, those blue eyes, and the cats. They're just adorable. She has a great channel. She says, recently it was Father's Day. Did your father give you any advice that you chose to ignore? Why, yes, Lynette, I have ignored lots of advice from my father, but two of the biggies were, don't spend more money than you have, and always wear sunscreen. Now, I must say I was much better about the sunscreen than I was about the money. But speaking of sunscreen, let me show you three of my favorites. Of course, the Elta MD, which I've shown before, which I do really enjoy. The Zellens, which is probably not worth the money. No, not probably. It's not worth the money. It's just sunscreen, for Pete's sake. But it's okay. It's more of a wintertime sunscreen. And my latest one, I bought this because I just really like the whole concept. It is a liquid that you spray. You just spray. But it does smell kind of like Aquanet. But you're supposed to be able to put it on throughout the day to freshen your skin and put on sunscreen. The jury is out. Thank you so much, Lynette, for your question. Number 2 comes from Love to Love You 77. He says, Dear Goddess, is it true that your highlighter collection increased 183% since I posted Becca soufflés on Instagram? Well, in a word, yes, that is so true. I wasn't much of a highlighter person until I saw these soufflés, and then it was like a match was lit and I went crazy. Let me show you. Before Mr. Love to Love You showed me the soufflés, I owned 6 highlighters. I had this ancient Smashbox under eye lighter called Photo Op, and I really like this stuff. It has a little dough, I don't know what you call it, a finger painty thing, and I loved it. It's lovely. Debbie made me buy the Tom Ford, which is just gorgeous. I had a Sayuki highlighter. Sayuki has really nice products, but their packaging is terrible. And I had a Baby Temp 2, which I really enjoy. It's an all-natural highlighter. And I had a sample from What's Up by, I think this is Benefit, which I hardly ever even touched. So I was really happy with these 5. They did everything I needed. And then I saw those. They come in 47,000 colors, but I only bought 3. I thought I can do 3. Isn't that lovely? It's really kind of a funny texture. It's sort of spongy. That's sort of the purpley gold one. Pinky gold one. Love that one. And then the hot pinky gold one. Not much color, but beautiful sheen. I thought maybe I was satisfied with 3, but oh no. Then I saw the pressed and poured ones. And this one is opal poured. Look at that. Oh, it's so soft. Can't really see it. Great for my skin tone. And this one is rose gold. Look at that. It's creamier even. And that makes a statement, huh? And then I had to have a pressed one, which is more of the powder version. And it's just lovely. It's a powder. This one is Moonstone. So then I thought maybe I was done. No, no, no. I found these Inglot eyeshadows that I bought that I decided were too glittery for eyeshadow. So I thought, why not make them highlighters? So I put them in this little Inglot thingabobby. And don't you dare ask me for the names of these guys because they're all numbers. But they're all... And they will work just swell for highlighters. So then I thought, okay, I'm finished. No, no. Then I had to buy the beautiful Laura Mercier that everybody is loving at the moment. It's so pretty. I'm running out of fingers. Let's try this finger. I really thought it was too glittery. And it may still be too glittery, but I do love it. It's called Indiscretion. So am I finished yet? No, no, I'm not finished yet. Then I had to try an all-natural one by Kier Weiss. And this one is beautiful. It's the most remarkable color. It's the only highlighter that she makes. Look at that color. That's lovely. Let's try this finger. But that's one of the problems. It falls out of the container, which was very expensive. And it is so full of... It is so full of glitter. It's not for me. It's very sad. Plus it keeps falling out. So now am I done? No, no. Then I bought the RMS Luminizer, and this one really is lovely, and it would almost be my favorite one, except that it's a little harder to manipulate. A little harder to manipulate, but it does a nice job. I do like it a lot, but I wish it were a little easier to work with. So you think I'm done now? No, I have one more, just one more. And it's really the Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow that is called Norma Jean. And it's just, look how it came, it's melted. I was so mad about that. But anyway, of course, so it's an eyeshadow, so it's very emollient. But you know, look, that could be a highlighter too, in my opinion. So yes, love to love you. It is true that my highlighter collection has increased exorbitantly. And while I'm on Becca, all these things, so many are Becca, I also decided to try the pink goop that you put under your eyes, the eye brightener. This stuff is really cool. It's a great color. As they say, it's kind of pink. Don't trust me for any of these swatches. You probably already figured that out. If you're really interested, go look at somebody who knows what they're doing with swatches. But that's my highlighter collection. Moving on to question number 3. This one is from the beautiful Cozy Rosie. Do you watch her? You should. She's wonderful. She says, "Hello, my lovely. Please show us your oldest and newest beauty item." Well, Cozy, old Cozeroni, let me tell you, from one day to the next, the newest item might change. Now, I have cut back quite a bit on things that I have purchased recently because of that thing my daddy told me, which I still obviously don't follow. But just yesterday in the mail, I received the next installment for the VIP program from Le Métier de Beauté. And this month, it is 2 big fat crayons, and they are rather, shall we say, bright? Let's see what it looks like. Okay, that's not as bright as I thought it was going to be. I might actually wear that. So we got a pink one, and we got a pinker one. They're very soft. So new crayons, probably you could put them anywhere you want to. In terms of my oldest beauty item, I did go deep into the archives and moved all the cobwebs, and I came up with part of a Dior Quint that is probably 15 years old, maybe 20. I don't know. It had a gray one and a creamy one and this color, which I just adore. The gray one I actually hit pan and eventually threw away. But this would be my oldest makeup item. Thank you so much, Cozy, for sending in that question. That was fascinating. Question number 4 comes from the beautiful Taco Joy. Do you watch Taco? She is a hoot. You must watch her. And she says, "Hi, y'all. I have rich, luscious, thick, beautiful, long, curly hair. I noticed that you don't. Did you ever? Bye, y'all." Well, Taco honey, let me tell you that I have attempted to have big, thick, beautiful, luscious hair like you many times. Insert pictures here. So you see, long hair just doesn't go for me. It just sort of dies. And so finally I decided to embrace the short. And I'll tell you, it's a lot easier to take care of. And I'm cooler too. Thank you so much, Taco. And finally, question number 5 comes from Sensational After 60, Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen says, "Dear Goddess 1207, do you have a way to even out the pink undertones in your skin?" Your friend, Sensational After 60, Mary Ellen. Why, Mary Ellen, yes, I do. I have a new toy to play with evening out the redness in my skin. It is by Makeup Forever. It is a green primer. They have green, they have purple, they have yellow, they have pink. I think they even have, surely they don't have clear. But anyway, does it work? It doesn't hurt. It might work for a little bit. The jury is out, but I do think I like it. I noticed that somebody else is putting one out soon. Is it Lancome? And I'm very anxious to see what that's like too. So thank you, Mary Ellen, and thank you for noticing I have pink undertones. Too many pink undertones. Well, that's all we have in the mailbag this time from these beautiful and alert viewers. Thank you so much for sending in your questions. I may do this again, and maybe you will send me a question, even if you didn't. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.